Let's bring in Texas Congressman Lance Gooden. Congressman, what will it take for the Biden administration to secure our border? Because right now it appears they're doing basically nothing.
Well, I think the first step is acknowledgement. They've not acknowledged that we have a crisis. They refuse to talk about it. They've put Kamala Harris in charge. She's refused to even visit the border. They have done nothing about this surge, 1,000% surge, as you just reported, just since last April. And we're seeing states like mine back in Texas struggling, dealing with it. In my hometown of Terrell, just outside of Dallas, 8-hour drive from the border, we have had truckloads of illegal immigrants just let loose, and they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. They're being encouraged by this administration to come across the border, make this journey, pay the coyote, work with the cartels to get here, and nothing has been done. And I want to thank you and your network for covering it, because a lot of the media is hoping that Americans forget about the crisis that we have.
Yeah, and the video is remarkable, at times heartbreaking, but at other times just, you know, the border is wide open, and now instead of the dead of night, we're seeing these migrants, huge columns of people coming across in broad daylight, even with the smuggler with them. Another one for you, Congressman. Homeland Security is working to fix, apparently, what it calls a dangerous soil erosion along 14-mile stretch of the border wall to protect the environment. But with everything that we're seeing, wouldn't that money be better spent rebuilding the wall, or at least protecting communities from the cartels and drugs?
It would, and privately, I believe that Biden officials would admit that, but they're just not interested in talking about the crisis because they know it's a losing issue. It's a losing issue with their far-left base. It's a losing issue with the American people, who are going to reward Republicans with a House majority next year because of it. And so every day that the Biden administration can go without us talking about it is a win. You're seeing so much talk about Liz Cheney just across this rotunda. You can see the CNN reporters. They are spending their day on Liz Cheney because they don't want to talk about this crisis. And every day that we are talking about impeachment or issues of the past, or Liz Cheney, who is now part of the past, then we are getting away from tackling the issues that the American people care about, and that's securing our border.
And once the migrants get on U.S. soil, it seems to me, poof, they're gone. They're dropped off in areas. Right. They're not getting the proper supervision. What's the long-term impact of that?
The long-term impact is communities of who knows who. We've had terrorist watch list members crossing this border. We have to educate children that are coming across. You know, you're seeing radical policies like educating immigrant children in California while keeping schools closed, thanks to the teachers' unions in California. There's really no plan except to continue this open border policy.
All right, we're going to have to break in. I'm very sorry. Breaking news: the president